You are now watching Miami T.R.A.P Stars.
Uh-oh, guys.
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Lisbon.
Hey, yo.
Shalom, shalom, brother.
Hey, what's up?
Not
Hey,
much.
I got some smoke
Mhm.
on two passages.
Okay.
First passage.
Before we get to the passages, do you mind sharing your school of thought, who you are, etc., please?
I believe I'm an Israelite.
Oh, praise to the Most High.
Okay, and what is your
Yeah.
purpose here this evening?
To correct the doctrine. I'm your auditor.
You're here to correct our doctrine.
Correct.
Okay, and you know everything
or
it
at
is.
least, or at least challenge you to look over
Okay.
your doctrine. It's always good to go back over some things.
Okay.
Um,
Why can't I adjust the volume on this?
I don't know. I was actually just seeing
Is
that.
my mic
Oh,
really
because
low?
of
No, it's not you, brother.
It's because it's connected to that.
This?
Yeah. Like the computer.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you. I got
yeah.
you. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Sorry
brother.
about that, Mr. Lisbon.
All right, so is my mic's good though?
Yes,
hold
sir.
on. He's turning up his speakers on our end. But real quick, so what is the topic exactly that we're wrong about?
Yeah. Let's go over here to Revelation 21.
Oh, okay.
Revelation 21. Oh, I took the screen down. I'm sure. Would you be known as Ronan real quick, though?
No, this is
That's
not.
not? Kind of sounds like it, no?
No.
Okay.
Brother Don, you're not Ronan, are you?
Man, no, that's not my name.
Okay.
Okay.
Revelation 21 and what?
24.
And 24. And okay, Revelation chapter 21 verse 24. And then I guess you can read it. I'm tripping.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it.
Okay.
All right.
Keep going.
Now,
Go.
verse 27.
Verse 27.
Okay.
And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
Okay, cool. So the only people that can enter into it are who?
It says, and there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defiles, neither whatsoever works abomination or makes a lie. So anybody that is in the book of life of the Lamb, it says, is entering.
And then verse 24 says, the nations of them that are saved shall bring their honor and glory into it.
Shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory in and honor into it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they're able to enter into it.
With the kings?
The nations, they're
We-
able to enter into it.
Real quick, just so you understand, we fully agree that in the kingdom of heaven, non-Israelites will be in the kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
So they will be able to enter into the kingdom of heaven.
They will be there, yes. In order to be there, you'd have to enter into it. So
Okay.
maybe you were unaware that we believe that non-Israelites will be there. I don't know.
You know, I get you. Now, go to chapter 22.
Wait a minute. Brother Don, and please, sir, you're an Israelite. You keep the law, right?
Yes.
You know you're not supposed to lie to us, right?
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Yes. Are you the person that we know as Ronan that we've banned from this platform? Yes or no? Did we ban you from this platform?
I don't know if you ban me.
It's Ronan. Just get him out of here now.
I love you, man.
And just so you know, Ronan, you are banned. You could come on and learn.
Well,
You could come on and put stuff in the chat, but
now it's stuff.
But you can't come on and then be on the live with us. No, that's not happening. Yeah, and you just showed yourself to be a sinner. Just so you know. Don't do that, man.
Hey, Worm Guy, is that you? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Shout out to the refiners in the building.
Because they call him the Worm Guy because he also believes in the burning hell and that there will be worms there eating you for eternity.
Oh.
So they call him Worm Guy. Wow. Wormiest. They got a lot of worm names for him.
Wow. Well, shout out to the refiners, man, over there.
Oh, yes, refiners. I didn't know that was a channel. I subscribed today. Best believe I would have subscribed a long time ago if I was wondering where you guys were.
The entire time he has not been subscribed, he's been living in sin.
Pretty much. I'm finally in the truth now. I've subscribed to the refiner, so that's all that matters now. Look, praises. It's not Judgment Day yet, so I made it.
Make sure you guys hit the like button and share the video. And hit the like button, man. All praise to the Most High. We finally made it to 26 likes. Let's get to 30 likes, man. All praises, right? But real quick, matter of fact, I don't mind building off a little point he was trying to make or thought he was making. Revelation chapter 21, verse 24. Indeed, does say the nations of them. Can we read a little bit more?
Sure, of course.
Lord Jesus, have mercy.
We love Bible around here,
right? This is the New Jerusalem, right? Excuse me. Let's start from verse 10.
Yep, 10. Khan. It's the book of
Revelation. Real quick, just so y'all know, a portion of this, something like this right here, would go into what is known as the Spirit of Prophecy channel in the Discord, right? The Spirit of Prophecy channel in the Discord. We would section off this right here, and we would drop it in there for those that like to dive deeper into the word of the Most High, into the prophecy, and like to know about the end times, etc. You know what I'm saying? So all praise to the Most High. Make sure you get in on the Discord. Make sure you get in on the Discord. Right, go ahead.
Khan. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God.
Descending out of heaven from God. So hold on. It's a city, but it's coming out of heaven, right? This is figurative, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very figurative. Let me find this other scripture right quick. Right here. Now let's hold Revelation 21. Let's go to Revelation 15, 1 through 2. Why is it coming from heaven? Huh? Why? Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Ronin duck. Shout out to Mom. See, I ain't gonna lie. Mom using that chat. Y'all got to get with the program,
exactly.
Dude. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 15 and verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of God.
Read.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
And them that what?
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
So them that had got the victory over the beast, those that were saved, right? Read.
And over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name. Stand on the sea of glass.
Stand where?
Stand on the sea of glass.
Standing on the sea of glass. The 144,000 are seen by John the Revelator standing on the sea of glass. What is the sea of glass? Who knows in the chat? Who knows?
You know you want to
cheater. Who knows in the chat what the sea of glass is? The refiners, y'all can't answer either.
Yeah, no refiners.
No refiners. You guys are gonna be banned now.
No Dakar, no Kashaw. Yeah, you guys are going off.
Right. All praise to the Most High. The firmament. That's right, Nicholas Jacob. So they're standing on a firmament. It makes total sense.
Yes.
Why later in Revelation chapter 21, John the Revelator sees the kingdom, or excuse me, particularly the New Jerusalem, a new city coming out of heaven. Right? And we're going to see why that makes sense. So now let's go back to Revelation 21. Is everybody walking with us so far? 1 yes, 2 no? 1 yes, 2 no. Is everybody walking with us so far? Remember, get your pens and pencils, man. Right? You're going to want to be in that Spirit of Prophecy channel on the Discord. Right? Read verse 10 again.
God. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem.
The what?
The holy Jerusalem,
Read.
descending out of heaven from God.
So now we understand why it's coming out of heaven. He just saw them standing on the sea of glass. Go ahead.
Having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal.
And notice it says that this New Jerusalem, this city of God, has what? The glory of God. Let's hold that. Let's go to Isaiah 60. I ain't gonna lie. After I heard Ariella bring up Isaiah 60 in a conversation about the gospel, and after I decided to continue reading, this is one of the most profound prophecies I've ever come across when dealing with salvation and how it pertains to the end, like what's going to be happening, not only with the nation of Israel, but the entire earth. Right? Start from verse 1. Notice it says a glorified Zion. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord
And the what?
And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
The glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. That's the nation of Israel, right? It says in Revelation chapter 21, verse 11, what does it say? Having the glory of God. This is what it means to do precept upon precept, line upon line. This is putting the pieces of the puzzle together, right? So let's continue now in Revelation 21, verse 11. One's in the chat for yes, and two's for no. Are you still walking with us so far? 1 yes, 2 no. Go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 11. Having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal.
How is it like a jasper stone and then also clear as crystal? And this is supposed to be a physical thing?
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
Exactly.
This is figurative, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Read.
On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And all the wall of the city had 12 foundations.
Now, so the wall of the city, they have 12 foundations. Just so you know, if someone thinks Revelation 21 is a physical thing, they would then have to explain how Ezekiel describes the creation of the actual lot arrangement of the 12 tribes. It would sound nothing like this. Well, let's see what the foundations are. Read.
Verse 14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb.
And in them the names of so the foundation is the 12 apostles. Remember, Paul told us that we can't build on any other foundation out of Christ. And what he did, that's because that's who the foundation is on. It started with them. John 17. Let me see if I can get to it fast enough. John 17. Okay, John 17 and start at 17, read to 20.
It's the book of John, chapter 17 and verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Mm-hmm.
As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world.
Have I also sent them into the world? Talking about the 12 apostles. Read.
And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Neither pray I for these alone,
Mm-hmm.
but for them also which shall believe on me through their word.
Through their word. So now he's praying for those who go on to believe after hearing from the apostles, demonstrating what? That the apostles are the foundation of these 144,000 to go and seal those souls, etc. Right? And then and then also Matthew 19, Yahawanathan promises the 12 apostles, the 12 disciples, that they would be sitting on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Is everybody still walking with us so far? 1 yes, 2 no. Right? Is very understandable. 1 yes, 2 no. Doing the Feast of Tabernacles, this would be a great way to set up camp. We would set up tabernacles how we did in the wilderness, according to Numbers, the 2nd chapter. Numbers 2 and 3. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city.
So now we're going to measure this city that John saw coming out of heaven. Right? Go ahead.
And the gates thereof, and the wall thereof.
Mm-hmm.
And the city lieth foursquare, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs.
12,000 furlongs. Oh my God. That would literally, this, if someone thinks that this is a physical thing, that would basically be calling Ezekiel a false prophet, because
Right.
these measurements, they're nowhere near the same. Right? But notice it says 12,000 furlongs. Go ahead.
The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal.
Are what?
Are equal.
So not, it's 12,000 furlongs long, 12,000 furlongs wide, and 12,000 furlongs high.
You don't even have to be an architect to understand that this is not a physical thing.
At all.
Like, you could be in junior high school learning ACAD for the first time, just learning how to become a young architect, and you would understand, that's not going to work. Imagine trying to put together a Lego set with these dimensions.
Impossible.
It's not going to work.
Or even attempting to make a scale model.
A scale model, that's what I meant.
Right.
Using Legos to scale it. It's not going to be a thing.
Go ahead.
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubits.
Wow. So it's 12,000, right? Because of what? Each gate. And what does each gate represent? The 12 tribes. The same 12 tribes that we read in Revelation 7. Right? 12,000 per gate. And now it's 144 cubits? According to what?
According to the measure of a man.
According to the measure of a man. So this is referring to the 144,000 that we read in Revelation 7, ladies and gentlemen. Keep going.
That is of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass.
Notice, again, something cannot literally be pure gold and clear like glass.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It's impossible. So this is just demonstrating that we, as the 144,000, were refined. Shout out to the refiners, right? They were made pure, right? Is everybody still walking? 1 yes, 2 no. Exactly, Dwayne Scott. 12,000 times 18 inches. Exactly. That's exact. That's 12,000 by 12,000. It would be impossible, right? But go ahead.
And what drives me crazy is when people in Christianity will be like, "Oh, well, you don't think God is capable of that?"
But bro, yeah, you know what? Exactly. Like, no, we're not limiting God, but
practicality. Come on, man.
Man,
sheesh.
Right.
Salakia. Verse 19. and the foundations
Hold
of
on,
the...
I apologize. Excuse me. Zanderley, I hope you're being sarcastic.
Please be...
I hope you're being sarcastic. We will also be bigger like the ancient days.
Wow.
Okay, brother. All praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God in heaven. I don't know anybody that was tall enough to have the need of something that is 12,000 by 12,000 by 12,000.
Not even dinosaurs. Nothing. Like there's never been anything on the earth
that has
like
ever
that.
needed.
Nothing. No structure ever completed. No living creature ever that big. Nothing.
Praise the Lord for your hopes of the kingdom.
They would be in the stratosphere.
That's why their planet is going to be bigger.
Like,
But continue, please.
the
verse
biggest
19.
plants. You look back, all through the Jurassic and the Mesozoic and all these different ages that they said that there were, and you look at these ancient huge plants. Yes, massive plants, massive creatures. You should see these dinosaurs, huge. Not even 10% of the size of what's being described there.
Bro.
Not even 1% of what's being described there. What do you... Okay, Salaki, let's just go. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 19. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stones. The first foundation...
Salakia. And what are we called? We are called the lively stones. Put these things together. It says they were garnished with all manner of precious stones. This is going into the reformation of the people who made it over the beast and over his mark. This is how refined they were, right? Go ahead. Because remember, Salaki, in Ecclesiastes 8:1, it says, wisdom maketh what? A man's face to shine. When they describe the angels and the glory that the angels were, they had faces of lightning. They were like jasper and burnished bronze, and they shine so bright, right? The same thing goes here for what is being described as the 144,000. Go ahead.
The first foundation was jasper. The second, sapphire. The third, a Caledoni? What? Chalcedony?
I have no clue what
We'll
that
just go with that. The fourth, an emerald. The fifth, sardonyx. The sixth, sardius. The seventh, chrysolite. You all, I hope you all appreciate the audio Bible channel. I mean, honestly.
That needs to change their name.
Yeah, still need to change the name Salakia to the Sakari. I'm just not that good with technology. I'm kind of dreading have to go through there and changing all the things that need to be changed, but I will get around to it ASAP. But yes, this stuff is difficult and you have to get it right on there. So I have to research these words, make sure I'm saying them right. That's why Nehemiah hasn't come out. I'm not making excuses, folks. I've literally been pretty sick for the last year. It's an excuse here. I'm still like that. Lord willing, I'll be able to get back on that before the ending of this year. All right? Okay. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 20. The fifth, sardonyx. The sixth, sardius. The seventh, chrysolite. The eighth, beryl. The ninth, a topaz. The 10th, a chrysoprasus. The 11th, Jackson. The 12th,
An
amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass.
Again, not possible for pure gold. Right? Keep going.
Verse 22. And I saw no temple therein.
And I saw what?
And I saw no temple therein.
And now this, again, would also make Ezekiel a false prophet because he literally prophesies and the Lord tells him the dimensions of a third temple.
Right.
So not seeing a temple therein, right? dealing with the description of this city, right, has to go into the fact of the of them being a sacrifice, etc., right, or the sacrificial portion. Go ahead.
Come. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it.
They are the temple of it, right? So letting you know that's where the wisdom, the glory is coming from. The sacrifice dealing with the lamb, right? Go ahead.
And the city had no need of the sun.
Now all of a sudden, I guess on this new big earth that Zanderley is attempting to tell us about, we also have no need of a sun, which everything would die on the earth without a sun. Go ahead.
Con. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon.
Now the ocean is just out of whack. Go
Exactly.
ahead.
Yep. To shine in it.
Uh-huh.
For the glory of God did lighten
For
it.
the glory of God did lighten it. So what is this having to deal with? The level of wisdom that the Most High God is bestowing upon us. And of course, what does it have to do with? The new covenant, right? This is how we would know when we are in the new covenant, is when this is happening, right? Go ahead.
And the Lamb is the light thereof.
Mm-hmm.
And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it.
Now, this is the verse that
Mhm.
the brother brought out. And the nations of them which are saved, which are left, the remnant, there's going to be remnants of heathens from all around the world. We know that. That's Jeremiah 49. That's Amos 9, right? It says, shall walk in the light of it.
Mhm.
What is the it? Everything that was just described, and we demonstrated how it's 144,000. Now watch this. Let's go back to Isaiah 60. We're going to start again from verse 1. We're going to read the 3, and then we're going to hit 10 to 12. I think. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Mm-hmm.
For
We already identified that's Israel talking about the glory of God that we saw in Revelation 21. Read.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee,
Mm-hmm.
and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee. Read.
And the Gentiles.
And the what?
And the Gentiles.
The nations who are saved. Read.
Shall come to thy light.
Where are they coming to?
Shall come to thy light.
Read.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
And who else?
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Isn't it the same thing we just read in Revelation chapter 21, verse 24?
Sure is.
Keep going.
Verse 4. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far,
Mm-hmm.
and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side.
Read.
Then thou shalt see, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear,
Mm-hmm.
and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
The abundance of the sea shall be converted unto you, meaning everything will be yours. Go ahead.
The forces of the Gentiles.
The who?
The forces of the Gentiles.
Read.
Shall come unto thee.
Shall what?
Shall come unto thee.
I don't even need to read verses 10 through 12. That's a summation of verse 24 in Revelation 21 right there. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. That's them bringing in their glory, right? Why? Because remember, the people are in a gross darkness. They need the light that God puts on Israel. There's no heathen that could be a part of this 144,000, right? The heathen are going to benefit from the light and the glory that's put upon the nation of Israel, right? And they're going to bring their forces unto us, right? Exactly. Even in Revelation 21,
Come to the light.
it said, even in Revelation 21 and 24, it says, and the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. Letting you know they're not a part of it. They're walking in it. They're witnessing this. They're not a part of it. They're not described with it. And what are they doing? It says, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. They're walking into it. Right? Let's go back to Revelation 21,
Con.
verse 25.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no light there. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it.
Mm-hmm.
And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie,
Mm-hmm.
but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
So the only way to be a part of the 144,000 is to be written in the Lamb's book of life. You can't be an abomination. You can't be someone who makes lies, and you can't be someone who defiles themselves. Right? Verse 24 has no conjugation or relation to verse 27. Because someone walking into it and bringing things into it doesn't mean that they are a part of it. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High.
That's
Does
right.
everybody understand? 1 yes, 2 no in the chat.
Ronan, you should be putting twos in the chat right now.
1 yes, 2 no. Well, this is an interesting analogy. Why are they coming to the light rather than being a part of the light? Bugs come to the light as well, but they die. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Mr. Zanderley, though, if you're in the chat, brother, please feel free to quickly. I want you to tell me about this new heaven and earth that you got going on.
Yeah. Show me where the earth is going to be bigger, like
Big enough to hold a building like this.
and see here. That's where practicality comes into play, right? Because when you look at anything that has mass, the bigger it is the more of a gravitational pull it's going to have. Like, just because you have a bigger planet doesn't mean you're going to have bigger creatures. When you look at the physics behind it, you would technically have smaller creatures. You're going to have creatures that are closer to the ground, that have bigger legs, maybe even have more legs. You know what I'm saying? They're going to adapt to the environment that they're in, and they're not going to be some huge, tall, hulking creatures when you're dealing with a massive Earth. You add more mass to the Earth, you're not going to have taller creatures. You're going to end up having smaller. See, you could have a smaller planet and things might get a little bit bigger than it would be on Earth, but you can't have a bigger planet and expect just, oh, everything's just going to be bigger. No, you got to factor in the gravity that comes along with mass. Put that into the equation, and the structure that you believe that it's actual structure.
You might have a deformed Earth.
But I'm telling you right now, it's just, the thing is going to be spinning and just fly apart. Like, it's not going to work. It just practically makes no sense. Like, physically impossible. That's not how God works. He works in the realm of practicality. Is he capable of doing anything he wants to do? Yes, of course. Does that mean he's going to do that? No, that would make no sense.
Especially with what has been shown and described.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Remember, science, the word means knowledge.
Exactly.
Right? And listen, absolutely not. Right? All praises. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawanathan Ban Lawya. Can y'all receive thus far the revelation of this prophecy? 1 yes, 2 no. Just one more time. Did y'all write down some notes? I for sure got to come back and take notes on this. This was great. Praise. That's right, King Khan. Keep speaking all those facts. Exactly. Yeah, that was I definitely was not thinking about the scientific portion. Most High was done with creation after the 6th day. Why would he reform the earth? Doesn't make much. Imagine that, having a whole new creation story. Lord have mercy, God.
Lord.
Hold on, wait. Imagine saving people, right?
Right.
Guys, I have to make another Earth. You're gonna have to wait 6,000 years.
You see?
God's gonna say, "All right, guys, I just saved you from all this turmoil. Now wait 6,000 more years. You're just gonna float out here. Just gonna be floating. Enjoy yourselves, okay? Man, come on, guys.
Okay, good to see JP Computers. The Earth is not a planet. Your masters, the Edomites, created this word called planet before the 1900s.
Wow,
it's a plane. What is the root word of planet?
I'm so confused.
Oh my God, Lord. Okay, before 19, it was a plane. Science is a method in which you use to find facts. All praises to the Most God. You know what? I can't even say anything because he just literally just agreed with what I believe anyway.
I'm sorry, that is giving Edomites way too much credit. They created the word planet.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Wow.
If you ask me, the only thing Edomites ever created was death, destruction, war, great daggone weapons. That's the only thing that I see Edomites have ever created. And even within all of that, they had to use other nations, other races to prop them up to be able to do the things that they were doing. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yikes. That was, man.
It's weird, man.
I'm so confused. You believe you're in space. It doesn't even. What?
Look, call it whatever you want to. Guess what? In the Bible, they call it the firmament. Guess what? In China somewhere, they call it something else. It's just a word. That's supposed to be a designation for something so that everybody that's within earshot of a conversation that speak that language can understand what's being said. Don't get hung up on designations. It's stupid.
I'm on the Earth. I'm not in space.
Huh? Exactly. I'm not even in space, to be honest. And technically, what the heck is space? Space is whatever.
An area
where there's no matter. That's space. That's simple. Guess what? There is actually more space in your body than there's actually matter. Because when you look at the molecules that make up your entire body, they all have space in between them. There's a molecule here, there's a molecule here. There's space in between them. All these molecules in your body have space in between them. So guess what?
You are space.
I am space. As above, so below. As a powerful priest, Yahawanathan.
Wow.
Just let us know. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, facts. They probably stole the word. Facts.
Exactly.
Man.
Man, we can take this real deep, like Yahawanathan just said. The water has space in it. There's space in between the water molecules. There is. There's more space in between the water molecules than there are actually water molecules. Funny how that works. Profound, exactly, Malik.
Man.
Lord have mercy.
Niggas think buildings are going to be 12,000 times 12,000 times 12,000.
Lord have mercy.
Giant doors, and you're like this tall, and the doors like,
yeah.
What are you trying to do?
They don't even know who they can't even figure out who the hell built the pyramids yet. You think they're gonna be able to do this?
Yeah, talking about aliens and stuff.
Come on, bro.
Pyramids. Come on, somebody.
Oh my goodness. Oh, all praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High.
You ever seen one of those cube Borg ships from Star Trek? The Borg, they fly around in those cubes, huge cubes with millions of Borg on it, or hundreds of thousands, probably millions of Borg on it. Huge. You're not landing that thing on Earth. It's not happening. They even build those things in space in the show. Why? Because you can't build something like that on Earth. You just can't.
It's about you. That's the point.
Sheesh. Imagine an entire flying city. Look, we can have our fantasies all we want to. We can watch Star Trek, Star Wars, all that great stuff. Have a good time. Enjoy it. It's not real. It's just not.
It's
Lord
just
have
not.
mercy.
It's just not. Okay. Very simply put.
People out here playing cyberpunk and we trying to teach the Bible. Come on, somebody. Get back into action. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Question.
Oh, so if the word plane came first, should we call it plane? Why would anyone say planet? The Bible doesn't have a space. No one leaves Earth, not even white spacemen. This is definitely a conversation for you, because
I don't even understand. What is he trying to put that back up there again? What is he trying to say? So the word plane came first. Should we call it plane? Why would anyone say planet? Well, I guess, if you're gonna say, just plain, I think plain is more skewed towards just, a straight, flat surface, plane of
5%,
existence.
is it?
So to differentiate from a plain flat surface, I guess so people can have better understanding when they say planet, they're talking about an actual planet, so not just an absolutely flat plane. So maybe that's why they use it. But like I said, it's just a designation so that we could communicate and understand what we're talking about. I'm not going to sit there and keep telling somebody, hey, there's this plane, and then they're sitting there thinking, oh, what? Is it JetBlue? Is it Delta? What the hell's going on here? It's easier to understand if the word's a little different and it's called planet. I'm just guessing that's probably why there's a different difference there. The Bible doesn't have a space. No one leaves Earth, not even white spacemen. I mean, I could somewhat agree with that. I wouldn't. If you're saying that no one's gone into the firmament, or no, like probes, and man hasn't sent probes or whatever into the firmament, I might disagree with that. There's clear evidence of being pretty high up there, and being able to get really nice close-up shots of planets, other planets outside of Earth. So, as far as probes or whatever, maybe not man going up there, because man, that radiation, we don't have the amount of lead you would have to be behind to be able to go up there.
we can barely protect ourselves against microwaves.
Exactly. We down here struggling at the dentist. How the hell are you going to go into the firmament with all that radiation? No.
I don't know the CAT scan thing. I think.
Oh yeah, somebody did just die in one of the CAT scan machines, but I think he had a piece of metal or chain on, yeah, and got sucked into the machine and just eviscerated. So, yeah,
Sounds like what happened in Final Destination.
yeah, exactly. Well, a new one came out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to see that. I don't
She
like
made
those
me watch
movies.
it.
She made Sister Carly, you a weirdo. That's you love Final Destination. I can't stand them movies.
I will say the part that I did like about it is how it it's like a culmination of all the other four.
See, I'm not gonna watch the other four to figure it out. I'm not doing it.
You haven't seen the other four?
Nope. I refuse to. I've seen clips of it. I'm like, nope, that's not the type of movie. It's a snuff film. No, I'm
People are just
sorry.
being unalived left and right.
Like, I don't watch Saw.
Really?
Never seen the Saw movies. Not doing it.
Why?
But why would I? I don't like snuff films. I don't like that.
Yeah, but it's like, it's
Nope.
also, you got to try to avoid it. So it's like a playing game thing too.
Maybe in the future I might do it, but I don't think so. I'm just not into that
That's
kind of stuff.
interesting.
Yeah.
See, Majo Israel said they're all good. No, there's a physical building that God made and not man. Hebrews 8:2.
Wait, okay. Hold on.
Brother, please click the link. We got 10 minutes left. Lord God in heaven, please click the link. I want to know more about this. I'm so intrigued.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's in heaven, brother. It's not on earth. It's never gonna be on earth. Ah, Hebrews 8:2, brother. That's literally in heaven. It's never gonna be on earth. Never. Ever, ever.
All right, brothers and sisters, as always, it's an absolute honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be gathered here together tonight in the name of the Most High God, Yahweh, because that's why we're here, because we love our God, we love His law, statutes, and commandments, we love serving Him, we even love His judgments. And it's an absolute pleasure to be in service to you Israelites out there, you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, God's chosen people. It's high time we return to the Father, keep all of His law, statutes, and commandments, which includes faith in our Lord and Savior, Hamashiach Yahawashi, who the world calls Jesus Christ. And with that, we'll say, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, and say Shalom. Shalom, y'all. Love y'all. It's good to have the kids back here in the school. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe now. All praises to the Most High.